spicy. Let's go and check out this video by the Poor Man's Podcast, and it is called Delusional Woke Man Gets Roasted Then Has a Meltdown. The video title doesn't start with blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's just my translation.
Do you think there should be more than 2 genders in America?
Yeah, I don't know what that executive order means. I don't know what the president declared.
It means there are 2 genders, male and female. Do you disagree with that?
How many genders are there, Harry?
Yeah,
come on, little guy. How many genders are there?
Again, these guys don't know what they're talking about, so they won't be able to
Harry,
answer.
how many genders are there?
How many genders are there, Harry?
How many genders are there?
What's the legal? I'm gonna use Joe Biden's answers. At least 2. At least 2. That satisfies.
Well, how many more other than male and female?
That's a TikTok answer.
No, there's at least 2.
Yeah.
There's at least 2.
Well, no, hang on. There's male and female.
It's like human brain
Donald
rot.
Trump says there's male and female. There are 2.
Okay, Dave.
How many
Russian
more
Rubin,
are there after male and female, Harry?
There's at least 2. Now, anyway, let me get back
What
to
are at least 2? What are the other ones?
I literally hate when they just answer yes and no. Yes or no, or just simply answer the question. They're like, blah, 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 blah. Like literally the title, how I read it, that's the start of the video. Makes total sense.
There's at least 2.
What are the other ones?
Harry, let's try it this way. You're a female. What is the other gender?
It's so funny. It's so funny how these conservatives just get time to lie on this show, but when I'm speaking, they all interrupt and there's no problem.
You've just been asked a very simple question, Harry.
Conversation with peers, not you, Mr. Combe over. Relax for me.
Harry,
Take a
you
breather.
simply
Thank
got
you so
asked
much.
if there are at least 2 genders, how many more are there than male and female?
You asked me about Donald Trump's executive order. I'm trying to explain how legally it makes absolutely no sense and it's going to get sued in court. Then we go into culture wars with Dave Rubin and this Ferguson guy asking how many genders are there.
No,
I'm trying to answer
asking
your question. They're screaming their faces off about issues that don't fucking matter.
I'm
Harry,
asking you.
Oh God, this child.
I'm asking you, Harry. How many genders are there?
Your question.
Harry,
I've answered your question.
Harry, how many genders are there?
Children
There are at
nowadays,
least 2.
guys.
2 or at least 2?
There are 100.
Hang on, Ben. Hang on, Ben. I've got
More
this.
or less than 100.
Can I answer the question?
Yes,
for
Cornell.
Brother Harry?
Answer the question.
Can I answer the question
Yes.
for Brother Harry? Because Brother Harry trying
Yes,
to hold
help
on.
him out, Cornell.
That according to Shakespeare, all of us are androgynous. There are men and there are women. There are different sides of human beings, all made in the image of a God that has a dignity and a sanctity. And if you're going to try to start demonizing precious trans folk, then I'm going to be fighting. But it's not. But
okay, Cornell, I agree with them. I agree with them. I agree. Don't
this
demonize
is all
trans
the left
folks,
has left.
Some people are so smart that they rationalize dumb stuff, and that's what makes them dumb. All of this is because Trump made an official announcement that America's only going to recognize 2 genders from now on. I think even the fact that that announcement has to be made is crazy.
That's sad. That a president has to announce how many genders there are in a country. You guys, come on. Come on. Like, what? What are we talking about here? That lasted.
Why do people in open relationships always look like
They're ready
that?
to die. Actually not.
No, because relationships always look like that. I'm being...
No, because what do you mean by that?
Why do people in open relationships always look like that? I'm being very...
What's up, douchebag? Polyamorous person here.
Yeah, they always look like they work at a vape shop or a tattoo shop, and they pray to rocks, and they're not religious, but they're spiritual, which is translation for, I want all the virtues of being religious without having to practice any of the discipline.
Exactly.
And this comes from a person that should probably be more religious, but that's just a pattern I recognize.
Like, if only everyone had access and the free time to do this. I'm sure so many other people would love to do that. But people are struggling. They need to pay their rent. They can't just allot that time. They need to prioritize. And I think that's ultimately what is really sad.
Yeah.
Everyone would love to take care of themselves.
I disagree. I'm sorry, I disagree. Like, there's some of us who are on the fit side that don't have that privileges. I wake up at 4 a.m., have a full-time job. I get it done. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I want to be the highest version of myself, the most evolved version, and she has to show up.
But your life allows it.
Yeah. No, I make my life.
No,
exactly.
She literally just said that she sacrifices actual sleep, waking up at 4 in the morning to fit in the schedule, to do the work, the necessary work, to be the best version of who she is. What she's talking about are just excuses. The fat one, I mean. And I don't like calling people fat, but it's fit versus fat. I don't know what to say.
But
other people don't have the possibilities that you have.
They do. They do.
What possibilities you're talking about? Getting fit requires eating less and exercising. Honestly, it's as simple as that, even though it is difficult. Don't get me wrong. I have PCOS, I have issues, I have insulin resistance. It is very difficult to get fit, even with exercising and dieting or whatever. But there is still results. If you are strict enough and you work and you show up, eventually it shows.
Everyone,
And I also think there's something to be said for the effort in. That's it.
Don't get me wrong, it's one thing to be fat. Like, your weight gonna fluctuate through your lifetime, we get it. But it's a whole nother thing to be fat and acting like it's okay and it makes you happier. That's just a whole...
Not only that, like, to act like you can do anything about it, you know, and make just excuses and put the blame all around you except on yourself.
Whole nother ballgame. Like, I know plenty of big people that's always on a diet and they hardly lose any weight, probably because genetically it's a little bit harder for them to lose weight. And I get it. At least they trying. But when you just big, acting like it makes you happier, coming up with all kinds of arbitrary reasons for why you can't lose weight, like I don't have time, you're just in denial. Lying to yourself is not gonna make your situation better.
Howdy, Chuck.
No one calls me Chuck. No. That's...
I'm doing it.
Okay, bad start.
I don't want this anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
Got a lot of attitude, that's for sure. Were you in Ozark, or am I just losing my mind?
You're losing your mind.
Are you sure?
Out of your damn mind, yeah.
Do you know Marty Bird?
Oh my God.
Blink if you know Marty Bird.
So you're a big freedom of speech guy, right?
Yes.
All right. So I want to know your opinion on BDS laws. Are you familiar with those?
I think some of them go too far. Are your First Amendment rights taken from you?
I believe they are.
Well, then someone should sue and bring it up to the Supreme Court if that's the case.
Okay. Cool. Good to hear it. Terrible meeting you.
And I don't want to overly generalize, but just like the nastiness of the left is so unbelievable. Like, here we are, we're having a nice discussion.
When I got here, someone said,
I'm sorry.
One person in your party actually said, let's escort her to the mental hospital. So I think it can go both ways with disrespectfulness.
I mean, did you see it?
I mean, they're not be lying. They are not lying. Okay. I mean, did you see? Let's not be delusional. Let's be real. Let's be honest. We all have eyes. We all can't see and hear. I mean, majority of us can, fortunately. Unfortunately, the others. Stitch.
All right. You guys just all walk backwards while people are walking fucking forward.
The worst thing about this is that
I don't understand. Like, they were just trying to take a picture and they were in the way. The guy is just being mad. Like, just wait a second. Let them take a picture. Just let them walk. And then you can see them, you know?
they don't seem to understand what happened. You should have some shame in yourself. If people openly yell at you in the sidewalk and you're all just like, oh my God, it's New York City. Fuck out of here, dude. Like, oh no, I'm just trying to live my life. No, you're not. You're trying to interrupt everybody else's life. And someone calls you out on it and you're all like, oh, this is crazy. Post it. No.
I get it, but it was just a couple of seconds. The guy could have just waited a second, let them do whatever they're doing, and then pass. How many times you were taking pictures and people didn't want to walk in front of you and they just walked around you or just waited a second for you to take a picture? It's not the first time. Let's not make it sound like they are the most terrible people and that they are just taking over and that they don't care about others. They just were having fun, living in the moment. They didn't really think about these other things.
Where'd the shame go? Be ashamed.
Yeah, it's because we live in a shameless society. Nowadays, it seems like the only people who get shamed for their bad behavior are the people who try to shame people out of their bad behavior. Even just pointing out a fact, like it's going to be harder for you to get married if you do porn, is considered shame nowadays. To be honest, though, I think we're seeing a cultural shift. Bring shame back.
Actually, yeah. I think shame is a good thing. You're the devil. Oh my God. She tattooed that. That's gonna literally stay there forever. And the funniest thing, Kamala didn't even become a president. Like, she's just someone out there who tried.
You know, no one voted for me, right? So, you know, are you aware that people are only voting for me to not vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, she's being Kamala?
I'm not popular. You're gonna regret that.
She's definitely gonna regret that.
And, you know, if you're gonna do something permanent like that, you know, do it right. Use the Chinese Communist Party flag, and, you know, that eagle is fighting for its life.
Do you even have a college degree? Are you licensed on anything?
I have my barber's license.
What?
I have my barber's license.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Yo, so you just became a barber because, how long have you been a barber for?
Only 3 years.
Only 3? Okay, how old are you again?
I'm 24.
Okay, so that's your only job you ever worked, right?
No, that's not my only job. My first job was landscaping.
Landscaping with who?
A company? A landscaping company.
At what age did you start working?
14 or 15.
15, okay. Okay, and who put you there?
My cousins.
Yeah, you've always been supported by other people.
Yes, bro, I don't understand. Are you Mexican?
I'm Mexican.
I don't understand how you're Mexican with no family.
My family got deported when I was very young.
My family got deported. Well, where are they?
Damn, he shamed that man for not having a family. Bro might be talking to Batman. I'm not gonna lie though, I never seen a Mexican man without a family. It's a beautiful thing. And I hate this idea of you gotta be a rebel. You gotta carve your own path. Be what you want to be, not what your parents want you to be. Look, life is hard to find direction. If your dad has already carved a path, follow that path. If your dad is in a position where he could get your foot into the door, follow that path. Man. Don't listen to nobody. Ain't nothing wrong with taking advantage of the opportunities that your dad or your family members have.
You would do the same. There is literally no shame
Worked
in that.
hard to provide for you. I mean, our culture is just embracing people being losers. How are you going to shame somebody for creating opportunity for their kids and their kids taking advantage of said opportunity? Is that not what being a parent is about?
Okay, but the only thing I do dislike though, when these certain people come out and say how I succeeded by myself, you know, self-made billionaire Kylie Jenner, you know, like this is the type of times when I'm like, come on, bish, please, like, let's be honest. You did nothing by yourself. You showed up.
You fucking coward, mayor. Fucking, this is your fault. Crime-loving Democrats are burning
He's translated that. Oh no, with his like literally swearing the whole time.
I'm sorry, Colette, can you repeat the question?
What's happening?
Excuse me. We're not leaving. I asked her to excuse you, and she said no. So
He's trying to buy something in a supermarket, you idiot. What does he have to do with you?
You don't control my passage anywhere, okay? She doesn't belong to me. She doesn't own me. Excuse me, I've asked you several times. What are you doing at the moment? I've asked you several times. You're assaulting someone, sir. You're assaulting someone. I've asked you several times, please. I've asked you nicely. You've not been promoted.
Would you actually would you actually go through the effort of fighting with them and wasting your precious time, your like getting stressed about it with your busy life and your actual problems? I genuinely would just leave and go to the next supermarket because there's a bunch of them. It's just me and there's no point in this at all. You know? On the other side, I would probably just make myself some chicken, sit there and eat it in front of them. They can't do shit. I can do shit. Chicken wings sound really awesome. Oh, I would buy KFC.
Several times nicely.
Oh, I'm so mean.
She doesn't have the right to say no.
I have a right to say no. Who the hell do you think you are? Excuse me. I want to get past here.
You can go around, madam.
No, I'm not going round. You move.
No, we're not moving. No.
Well, I'll just knock you out of the way with my trolley then.
You'll do what you must do, madam, but we're here to make a protest and make a point, okay?
lady.
I don't know what it is deep down inside of me. It would just be yummy. I'm just waiting for the opportunity for something like this to happen to me. I mean, I would just go out of my way to the nearest wing stop, get a 10
You have the same mind like me. High five. I would do the same.
piece buffalo and sit right in front of you and just eat
Can
it.
I
You ain't
join
do
you?
nothing for them chickens. At that point, you just in the way. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L. And give it an HBO special. That's a Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.
Till next time. Lead go.